know if anybody gleaned any kind of guess about what we're going to be talking about today on December 18th, 2020. Everybody in the chat, if you know, please tell everybody what a crone is. The only other way that I could say it can get me kicked off here, but I'm going to say it backwards, 2 words: Chrome, Angie. Reverse that and put it together. I'm betting a lot of you don't know. Yeah, thanks for the correction. Let me try the 2 words again. Chrome, Adreno. This is a chemical that is found specifically in high doses in children when they are scared or frightened or upset. Whenever I found out about it, it changed my life, literally. And I'm talking about the real version, not the synthetic version. But so this subject is near and dear to my heart, and I will get along with it. So we talked in the last couple videos about the Lumidonkey, and we talked about all the things they're doing in the world, and the fact that they don't care about any one of us or our lives or our children's lives. These Lumadonkeys get together in secret meetings all over the world, all of the time, and they have these rituals which are satanic, and the rituals involve sexual acts with underage minors. They play different games with these kids, and it's not a game to the kid, it's a survival for life. So whenever they get together for these parties, they all get together for one purpose. They want to get their chrome fix. Chrome, if you didn't know, is in the brain and is activated when scared, mostly in children in high levels. And the Lumadonkey torment these children to the point of near death and death, and then they consume their blood and feast on their flesh. This chrome is something that helps, so they claim, people to stay younger, feel younger, look younger, don't age, stay the same looking. And I will tell you that if you look at the Illuminati and the movie stars in Hollywood that are up there in age and continue to look like they couldn't be over 30 or 40 years old, they're probably suspects. They're probably suspects of being addicted to the chrome and partaking in the chrome. This hit the news very lightly about 3 to 6 months ago, and then it was hushed up really, 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 really quick. During the Rona, everybody was supposed to be staying home, and all these people in Hollywood were freaking out because they couldn't get their fix on the chrome because they couldn't leave their house. They were literally freaking out. They were saying and doing and acting crazy because they were coming off of that evil chemical that they harvest from living children. And I want to say that in the past 50 years or so, in the United States, we average about 200,000 kids that go missing a year. Kids under 18. Those kids that go missing and that are never found, they are in one of the following categories: deceased, being trafficked, or died while in the Illuminati's game. The surprising thing is that 200,000 people missing in the United States is the highest number of children going missing in the whole world versus this population. China, they don't lose more than 100,000 kids a year, and they have a lot more people than we do. These Illuminati got their handlers out there every day. They're searching. They're looking to get these underage minors, steal them from the street corner, tell them to lie in a van, simply just take them right from your hand. And they're all doing it for the money, just like every other thing in this world. And if you haven't figured it out yet, money is the root of all evil. Yes, you need money to get by. But as soon as you figure out that that money isn't yours, that that money is a gift from God for you to use in your life, you can spend it how you choose. But I will not stand the Illuminati to keep doing this to our children. So, the way this works is that they get these parties together, they have these children. These children are there, they're scared to death. They've been away from home. They haven't seen anybody that they know or trust. They are mortified. They probably have PTSD, high anxiety, all the things racing in their head. And during these forced evil rituals, they use these kids and they make these kids take part in it. And these kids are scared to death. They do not know if they will ever come home, if they will live, die, or why in the world this is happening to them. But I will tell you, that it is time for everybody in the world to stand up, open your eyes, and look out for the children around you. Yours or not, public places, private places. These are our children. These are our future. The Illuminati wants us to abort them before they even get here. But they are true gifts from God. So after they do their rituals and get these children worked up to the point that they literally die from being scared to death. And if they don't die, they are slowly tormented, cut, stabbed, all of that, while the other ones watch in horror. And they do them one by one down the line. And each child that sees this knows that this is going to happen to them before the day is over with. I'm going to tell you about one of the games that they like to play, the Illuminati. And it's a game to them, but it is definitely the most evil thing in the world that I can think of. There's probably something else, but if it's not registering right now, it probably ain't. The Illuminati and all the people that are involved in this game, they have a group of underage individuals. The number depends on them. And they go out to a secluded area. Most of the time, it's an island. I don't know, Epstein may have been able to say if he didn't commit suicide. But I digress. But they have these kids, and they let them go free and tell them to run and to try to get away, knowing that these children will not get away and they will not survive. And if any of them was lucky enough to have hid and to have had a chance to get away and to avoid their untimely death, that is when the dogs are set out. These dogs, we're talking about dogs, that are Dobermans, that are pit bulls, all of them that have been trained. And there's many different varieties of dogs that they can use that have been trained to sniff out and to find these scragglers, as the Lumen donkey would refer to them as. And these dogs, when they found this child that had a chance in their mind, the dogs instantly mauled them to death. You say, what about if they get in a tree? I'm sure that's happened before, guys. There's ways to get people out of a tree. And I'm not trying to give any hints, but it only takes one bullet. Knowing this, and already being woke, I thought all the way, but we will all never be all the way woke until all of the truth is out there. But whenever I found out about this, it made me sick. It made me so sick. It made me so mad. I'm going to tell you that I believe in the Second Amendment, and in the state I live in, you can open carry. And if I ever catch one of these aluminum donkeys trying to steal our children for whatever excuse they have, they're going to have a coming to Jesus meeting really quick, and it probably won't be on this earth. We all need to be cognizant of the times we live in, the evil times. They've all been evil. The devil's running around the world, trying to claim as many souls as he can for his little hell below hell. And you will burn for eternity. And that is not good enough punishment in my eyes. The punishment in the Bible for people like this who hurt children is to tie a rope around their neck and a big, heavy rock. And a rock. And they push that rock off into the water, and you will never have that person hurt another child again. I'm going to stop right there.